What is going on out there, YouTube? John the Laser Blue Junkie coming back at you again. Sorry for the long delay. Just been getting a bunch of stuff together for this next update video. Got a bunch of DVDs, Blu-rays, LaserDiscs to show off to you guys. Also got some unboxings, first time ever. Incidentally enough, tonight is my 37th birthday. So instead of me getting a gift, I figured I'd give a gift to you guys of a new update video. So we're going to kick it off with LaserDiscs first as always. Now this first guy was a Lasers Forever member. Can't even remember who his name was, but I got 4 titles from him. First one being Maximum Force. Couldn't tell you anything about it, just looked like a nice cheesy B-movie. This one, of course, I had to get on LaserDisc. April Fool's Day, great movie. I have the DVD, also have the VHS, so I guess I got the good trifecta for now. This one, I've been meaning to check this one out for a while, Intent to Kill Tracy Lords, so I will be watching this soon enough. And this last one, this just looked interesting. Star Slammer, The Escape, so just looked like a great, cheesy movie. Next person who I have to personally thank, Ryan Cushing, because he hooked me up with this for the cost of shipping because it was semi-rotted and he wasn't going to be able to watch it, but I took a chance and it's actually pretty playable. Finally got a copy of Tough Turf on LaserDisc. That new Blu-ray did come out, so hopefully I'm going to get it soon. But yeah, really cool to finally have this on LaserDisc. Now if Jay Roland would only sell me his Chinese copy, all would be right with the world. This was an eBay purchase, but I ended up getting this from Tim Sherrill, who is also a LaserDisc Forever member. The Further Adventures of Tennessee Buck. I got recommended this by my friend David Lawler. He told me it was a really good movie and I should check it out. So I bought it on LaserDisc the day after he recommended it to me. So there you go. One holdout from the last video I shot, and I totally forgot to give this person a shout out. Miss Maxine Davlin for finally selling me this copy, one of my most eagerly awaited LaserDiscs. I've been waiting for this version of it for a long time. Finally, have the Japanese copy of the Monster Squad. This one is in widescreen, has the nice PCM stereo track. Been aching for this copy for a very long while. Finally freaking have it. We're on to the Lone 2 eBay purchases. This was from another LaserDisc Forever member whose name I can't remember right now, but he had this for dirt freaking cheap, and I jumped on it immediately because I've been after this one for a while too. This is the letterbox version of RoboCop 2. There are so many of these that don't exist. I'm glad I finally have a copy and I didn't have to pay out the rear for it. So yeah, there you go. This was one of the few eBay purchases I made. I got this for really, really cheap only because it was rotten and it wasn't too bad, but still that aside, I just wanted to have it. The Barbarians, pretty cheesy B flick, but I actually like it. It's Canon flick. What can you say? I like my Canon. And rounding out the last of the LaserDisc purchases, I know, this is pretty bad. Been waiting for this for a while. This is going to be one of the last Full Moon titles / Moonbeam titles, Dragon World. I paid a lot, but I didn't pay a whole lot. I know somebody who paid a lot more than I did, but very happy to get this on LaserDisc. Now I think I got like 4 more and I am completely done. So that is all she wrote with the LaserDiscs, guys. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, it's been pretty slow. But we are going to move on to DVDs and Blu-rays. So this next set of stuff I got from a seller over in the Cult Movie Group. Now, he ended up selling me this box completely full of Blu-rays for like 50 bucks. Every single one of them, except for a few of them, were Region B imports. And it was basically, I wasn't going to cherry pick. I mean, there were 4 things that I wanted, which I did get, but I decided to buy the whole box. Bought the box for 50 bucks shipped, was able to sell all the contents off to other people, made my money back, a small profit, and I got a bunch of shit for free. So we will start with the Brazilian bootleg Blu-ray of Fright Night Part 2, but you know what? I don't care if it's considered a bootleg. I'm just happy to have this movie on Blu-ray in some way, shape, or form. Regardless if it's a bootleg or not, I don't care. I'm glad I have it. This one movie, I have it on LaserDisc, and I should get the Criterion Blu-ray, but I'd rather be happier with this, Time Bandits, the Arrow Blu-ray. So you know what? I'm happy with just getting it for free. Like paying for it or getting it for free. What would you do? So there you go. This was the main reason I wanted these, though. I could not believe this guy had them. Only like 444 copies of each of these sets exist. These things are so freaking awesome. I can't believe I have these in my possession. Masters of Horror Season 1 German Digibook and Masters of Horror Season 2 German Digibook. These suckers are like impossible to find. Guy had them. I got them so cheap. I just couldn't believe it. That really, really made my day. And I'm afraid to open them because I just want to keep them sealed, you know? Like, movies are meant to be watched, but cool stuff like that, you know, you shouldn't watch them. I don't know. Next thing we're going to do is good old Dollar Tree and the $1 Blu-ray deals that they had a couple of weeks ago. Starting with the only movie that I actually did see out of the bunch, Bad Words. I think I had this once before, but I bought it again for the hell of it. Really funny movie. If you haven't seen this, check it out. Jason Bateman is hilarious in this. And now it's on to movies I haven't even seen. So we've got The Infiltrator, Bryan Cranston. Tekken 2, and yes, I bought that because of the slipcover, ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Gun with Val Kilmer and 50 Cent. This one looked interesting. Return to Sender. Nicolas Cage badness with Rage. More Nicolas Cage badness with Dog Eat Dog. This one, though, was one of the ones I really wanted to see, and I heard it was really, really funny. Hail Caesar. And we got The Double with Richard Gere. And lastly, this show I've never even heard of, but it looked pretty interesting. The Almighty Johnsons. So there we go. So that was everything I picked up from Dollar Tree. Let's see. Next we're going to be on to thrift store pickups. I couldn't remember if I had this, but you know what? I bought it again anyway because it was $2. Been wanting to see this. Knock Knock. It's an Eli Roth flick, so I'll definitely check it out. This one I was very happy to find at my local thrift store. Run Lola Run. I owned this once before, but I needed to get it back. This one was a dollar. What is it? Dollar General find, and my eyes just shot out of the back of my head when I found this for $5. Detroit Rock City, again, another underrated great movie. If you haven't seen this one, definitely check it out. This one was a pawn shop grab. I had one of these movies already, but I mainly got this to get Perfect with John Travolta, the Sun, Sand, and Sweat collection. Just a bunch of, you know, B movies and everything. You know, you got Private Resort, Hard Body, Spring Break, and Perfect. I mainly got this for Perfect. So, this was a great grab from, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I got this from Savers for $5.99. I was really happy to grab this. MST3K, Volume 4. Main reason I got this because it has Overdrawn at the Memory Bank, which is one of my all-time favorite MST3K episodes, so glad to have this. Couldn't believe I found this for like $6. This was another cool little thrift store grab. True Detective Season 1. I had this once before, but to get it back for a 2-spot, I was not going to say no to that. This one was really cool. Got this for $1 from the Salvation Army, the Flash Gordon remake series. Never seen it, but it looked pretty cool, so why not? An HD DVD that I'm adding to my collection, and a movie I've never seen, and a movie that this is the first time I've ever owned it. Black Rain. Everyone tells me a bunch of good things about this movie, so I've been meaning to check it out. But last but not least, one of the best thrift store grabs I ever had. Now, I found it for $25 like maybe 4 weeks ago, but I held out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until the yellow tag is half off because it's a yellow tag movie. And hopefully it will hold out and nobody will buy it. Well, sure enough, I went there last Thursday. Nobody freaking bought it. And I hopped on it, got it for a whopping $12.50 before tax. The complete series of 6 Feet Under. So you can see right there in the camera, it says $24.99. So yeah, I only paid $12.50 for this thing. Never seen this show, couldn't tell you anything about it, but it's from the creators of True Blood. So yeah, I'll give it a shot because I loved True Blood up until the last fucking season. So anyway, so that is it with the local pickups and all that other stuff. So now we are on to unboxings. So first person I got this from, Seth Pollen. This is a nice little package. I know what's in here. I'm going to try to be as careful as humanly possible opening this up without exposing my personal information. But yeah, I've been sandbagging on this one for a couple of weeks now. I've had this for, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. But this guy had 3 movies I was desperate to get my hands on. So we have, this one got recently announced for a restoration, but I did not care. I just wanted the movie anyway. Humanoids from the Deep. This was another good one that he had. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. But the big one, the big cheeseball movie that I wanted, which has a couple of creases on the slipcover, but I'll live. Oh, this was a promotional. No wonder I got it for so freaking cheap. But anyway, Double Dragon. I wish I would have known about there's a hole punch there. I wish I would have known about it, but you know what? It's all right. I'll live. You know what? it is what it is. I got it really freaking cheap, and I at least have a slipcover, so I'm happy to have Double Dragon in my collection. So there you go. Got 3 killer movies there. Let's see. I had a bunch of Disney points, so we'll move on to this little Disney package right here. I had a bunch of Disney points that I hadn't used, and I finally found something on their website worth getting, only because I'm the world's biggest Star Wars nut. But this was really cool, and I couldn't believe I got this for, oh man, this is why I hate Disney. I need to get a hold of them because they freaking wrecked it. Look at that shit, man. Look at that bad packaging. Look at this. Friggin' Star Wars 3D, but man, I'm going to request another one because I'm going to tell them it's damaged. So yeah, anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get another copy of this. So, that's pretty shitty. Oh well. I will definitely grab another copy of that. But anyway, moving right along. Dark Force Entertainment. So I think a lot of you will know what this is by now. And I gotta be, according to them, I have to be very careful in opening this package. So, I normally have a box cutter laying around. But, in this case, I don't. So, grab my knife there. Alright, so, without just removing it, I think you can see right there, Dead Pit, there you go. I'm not going to freaking pull it out of the cellophane, there you go. Dead Pit with the glow-in-the-dark slipcover, and the last, I bought the 2-pack with Point Doom. So, there you go, got my copy of Dead Pit. Now this one is the second to last one. I just got this in the mail today, because if I didn't get this in the mail today, I didn't think there was going to be an update video tonight, but luckily I got it. Been waiting for a copy of this movie to drop in price, and I got it for $39.99 shipped. Look at how this guy packed this thing phenomenal. Here we go. I've been trying to find a copy of this out in the wild, and I got tired of looking for it at Pupil. Been waiting a long time to get a copy of this on Blu-ray. This initially was going for like $80 to $100. So, the reason I finally picked it up, oh yeah, it's mint, so I'm happy. So, a lot of you may know that there is a, Umbrella released a region-free Blu-ray over in Australia. Problem is, that transfer is nowhere near as good as this transfer, and that has a 2.0 DTS audio track. This has a full-fledged 5.1 track, so this is actually the superior version. So when it was $39.99, I finally pulled the trigger. I'm like, you know what? $39.99 is a no-brainer. Had to pick this up for that price. So, we are on to the big one. Here we go. Shout Factory, as you can see. So, I think a lot of you are going to know what this is. But, I think it says right there. Oh, Night of the Creeps. So yeah, I did pony up the dough for this bad boy, because I wanted that Tom Atkins figure. And I got really lucky that was packed right at the bottom, and I didn't slice anything. I was very, very careful. So, yeah. There we go. So, gotta love that. There is the nice new slipcover that they came out with. The new special edition Blu-ray. Looks like my poster is in there. Excellent. With all this nice Shout Factory wrapping paper. But the reason we all got it, oh, and it arrived with one, nope, no dings. It arrived in good shape. There we go. The Tom Atkins NECA figure. So yeah. That was all she wrote. I was happy to finally get this. Here's that custom poster right there. So, but yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. So, not an expansive video by any means. It really sucks about that Star Wars. Disney's going to get a piece of my mind about that. But before I sign off, there is an ulterior reason why I haven't been doing some update videos. I actually started doing a podcast. The podcast is called Upstairs at Fralick's, Fralick being my last name. Me and my buddy David Lawler, we do it. Every Monday a new episode comes out. I do not host the episodes, he does. They are on his channel called Frequent Wire. I'm going to leave a link to that description. So for all of you who actually follow me, you know, in my videos and everything like that, if you still want to hear what I have to say about movies, just go to this podcast, because every Monday we drop an episode. So that's why most of my time's been taken up, because, you know, I've been undertaking new endeavors, so to speak, broadening my horizons, branching out into doing other things. So yeah, there you go. So like I said, name of the podcast is Upstairs at Fralix. We are probably up to episode 109 or 110 right now. But like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You guys can just go on, subscribe to his channel. Please subscribe to his channel, because we want to do more and more of these podcasts. So the more subscribers we get, the better. Hopefully it can be like a full-blown thing. So on that note, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. You know, like I said, it's my birthday, but I don't care. I wanted to do an update video for you guys because I haven't done one in so freaking long. But that's it for now. I have literally nothing else coming in, so we are going to start the slate clean. Nothing else coming in the mail as of right now. So hopefully we'll get another video out in another month or two. We'll get a nice new arsenal of LaserDiscs and DVDs and Blu-rays to show off to you guys. So until then, do what I always do. Keep it spinning. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.